Okay, so we got some Final Fantasy III. I could have swore I'd taken a look at this event, but I guess not. This is a distant preview. What do I have this ETA'd for? March 22nd. So this is gonna come around the 3rd anniversary festival. And we have nothing new. It looks like a pretty bland event. No new record dives, legend dives, nothing. Just a banner. So this is going to be a pretty short one. That's nice. So this will be 4 USBs, 5 BSBs, and 5 legend materia. No supers on this one. The 4 USBs we have Arc, Ingus, Aria, and Onion Knight. Onion Knight gets his Ninja Mode USB here. So Seraphim Mace is Holy Damage Up. So this is the second one to be introduced to the game. The first is Alma's off of the Orlando event. But it's a Mind primary, so while it's probably better than a lot of stuff for someone like Sid Reigns, you can't augment it past the 130, so it's really just mostly for dealing mind damage with a white mage, which in Alma's case is basically non-existent. Arc is different. Arc deals white damage, and he does it very well. Welcome back, Blender. Welcome back. You knew I started an event preview, so you had to get in on this, right? So Arc's USB is 10 single target, Holy Water, White Magic, and Holy, Self-Minded, Resistance plus 30%, and Chase Holy abilities with Dia Splash. So this is something that we've seen a few times before on Mage USBs, but now we see it on a White Mage USBs. Dia Splash is rank based, I believe. Yeah, it's the same as all those. It does have a higher multiplier though, I think. So 6 single target Holy Water non-elemental if you have an R5 ability. The only ability that you could... Oh no, there's 2 now. There was a new ability that came out with this event. Why is it not listed here? Those bastards. Well, anyway. Holy. You want to use Holy. You get an R5 Holy, and then you start doing 10, Holy attacks a turn. And he does a lot of damage with it. Hey. Oh, it's in type 0? Okay. But it stinks anyway. You want to use Holy. Gigantic Axe for Ingus gets his USB. 10 single target Earth and Earth. Self attack and defense plus 30%. And Chase Knight abilities with Titan Strike. Titan Strike is 4 to 6 Earth. Hits scale with defense. I forget what Ashes is called. But anyway, Dia Splash follow-up. Why is it called Splash? Splash makes me think area of effect, but it's single target. It's a 9.78. It's a really big multiplier for that chase. Over 6 hits. Like, incredibly big. He overtakes Sid Reigns for having the highest magic damage chase. Renoa's, that's a sorceress, right? Chosen Sorceress, 8.52, goes up to the 9.7 of Arc. It's actually a really, really strong chase. So that's a good USB. Ingus is kind of weird. I like it because it's kind of easy. He gets plus 30% defense from the USB itself. And then if you have Wall active, then that's another 200% and Protect 100%. That's probably enough. What's the threshold? Is it the same thing as Guardbringer? Elngus? It's the same threshold as Earthbringer. So you're really you're banking on getting that 2736. I suppose that's doable because of the 30% defense that he gets from the USB cast itself. I don't like that it's this is a threshold that must be met within the battle with statuses and stuff. Unlike the threshold on arcs, for instance, which you can just hone it up before the battle starts, just at the cost of orbs, which isn't that big of a cost. And you are guaranteed to get your max no matter what goes on during the fight. I still think it's good. And it's on Ingus, who has a really good chain for Earth. So it's a good USB on a good character. The Gigantic Axe is Earth damage up too, so that's nice. So right off the bat, we got two pretty good hits. Aria's USB, 0 cast time Curago Medica, Party High Regen, and 100% Fire Stone Skin. That sounds like a dumpster fire. It's awful. Ugh. I feel like I would rather use Aria's BSB that gives minor fire resistance. Yeah, whatever. That's pretty bad USB. Onion Knight, obviously a really good USB, but by this time in the game, you're only going to be interested in this if you don't have it yet. And there should be a couple places to pick it up before this point. Ugh. At least one, which would be the primary Onion Knight USB banner. Both of Onion Knight's USBs also appeared in 3rd anniversary in Japan, but who knows whether or not they will for us. And one thing that I noted before I started previewing this event is that I ETA'd this for March 22nd. That should be about the same time 3rd anniversary happens for us. So if it appearing here may take it out of contention for appearing on the 3rd anniversary festival. But all of these banners would be happening at the same time, so you'd be able to make that choice. If you do not pick up his Ninja Mode USB off of the Onion Knight banner, this could be a good target banner to pick it up on. Maybe. I don't know that yet because I don't really know the contents of this banner up until this point. But thus far, it seems pretty good. I like both Arc and Ingus's USBs and Onion Knight's as well. So if you didn't have it, that'd be 3 out of 4 hits here. That's really nice. Ingus is the only chain in Global. Only Earth chain, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't care if there's 2 chains for the element. A chain makes you S tier. They're that powerful. So BSB section. We got a good USB section. Arc, bad. Ingus, good. Ingus's BSB2 is actually just good by itself. The Earth Radiant Shield is very powerful. So yeah, that's actually one of the few BSBs that still... It lives. Aria's BSB, I don't really care about it. That's the crazy thing is I'm not really a big fan of it, minor fire resistance, and I said I'd rather that than getting the fire mitigation on her USB. I think it's just a bad theme. I hate it. Onion Knight's BSB, wow. This, everyone's gonna have one of these. It's a very common festival thing. It's going to be on the Onion Knight banner, which a lot of people are going to be investing a lot of Mithril on. And by this time, this is just going to be like enough with the damn bracer already. Enough. Luneth's BSB is very, very old. It'll be a year and like 3 months old at this point. Wind Spear? I could make use of a Wind Spear for Bart's. Yeah, I'm trying to find something about it that I like. But, yeah, Wind Spear. Legend Materia section for Aria, low chance to double cast white magic abilities. It's okay. She's just weird, so not really that thrilled with it. Some minor fire resistance, so that's bad too. Ugh. Arc. Up to medium mine based on number of white magic abilities used. Don't really care. Yeah, that's awful. Number of white magic abilities used, so you get 2% mind increase every time you use a white magic ability. That is awful. That is really, really terrible. Ingus's start battle with End Earth, that's his LMR 2. That's very good for Ingus. Very, very good for Ingus. Onion Knight's Onion Cape is amazing. Start battle with Instacast 2 on Onion Knight. Just awesome. And Luneth, is that his LMR or LMR 2? I forget what his original LMR was. He doesn't have one. That's his first LMR. But, I mean, attached wind on Luneth is good. So, hey. So how do I feel about this banner? You know what the problem is? I said if you don't have Onion Knight's USB, or Ninja USB by this point, it would be a decent place to pick it up, but there's a lot of overlap between this and the Onion Knight banner. Arc's BSB 2, Onion Knight BSB, Aria BSB, Arc LMR, Onion Knight LMR. There's a lot of overlap, so you would have to pull some... You would have to pull off some acrobatics in your... What you do pull off the Onion Knight banner for this to be a solid pull. Because you'd have to dodge a lot of this stuff. Though I guess Onion Knight BSB is probably going to be not that desirable any way you look at it. Oh. It's per hit? So they had this incorrect? I mean, it's still bad, I think. But that's it's better than number of white magic abilities used, that's for sure. Yeah. Zark at it. Yeah, he's got 35% chance to dual cast white. I suppose I'd want his LMR though. Like if I'm using him as an offensive white mage, it's not like WHT abilities restore 50% more HP is good. So I just would have preferred he got an LMR too. It's not about the stacking, Ash. It's It's that it's too gradual. By the time that you've got enough, you know, stacks of this, you know, percentage for it to matter, the battle's done. And Lears does state it correctly. It says, mine plus 1% for each hit dealt with white magic abilities up to 25%. Oh god, and it maxes out at 25%? Yeah, it's... It's better than his LM1 for offensive arc, but that's about the best thing I can say for it. This banner might be good for some people, but I think very few people. I do like Arc's USB a lot and Ingus's USB a lot, though. So that'll be something we get to when this event rolls around. I'll do the event preview and just be like, look over your stuff. I think everything on this banner hinges around needing Onion Knight's Ninja USB. If you need it, if you don't have it, then you start looking at this banner to see if it works for you. So yeah, that was a pretty brief, distant preview. Oh yeah, animations. Forgot. Arc USB, Ingus USB, RA USB. And that's it. Arc USB. I don't know. I want to look at something again. Alright, that chase is awesome. So watch the end of this USB. Look at all this water effect. It sticks around while ATB continues. I think that's kind of cool. Like, the battle continues on, but the visual effects of the USB are still on the screen. Has that happened before? Yeah, the chase was really sweet. And by the way, guys, that was the new animation for Holy that we're getting soon. That's the new Holy. That's awesome. Anyway, I'm a fan. I like everything about that. Ingus USB. Looks okay. I like the two earth balls. Earthbringer. It's really earthy, I suppose. Really brutal earthy. So, yeah, I mean, it's fitting, right? It's just not as... I mean, come on. Ark's Holy Lasers? I suppose it's hard to follow up and perform well after that. All right, Aria's USB. Ingus BSB2 is not new. Oh yeah, I love arc lasers. I'm not over it. I'll watch that again. I'm sure that will have a lot more significance to people that have played Final Fantasy III. Well, that was it.